Alright, let's keep this going then.
Yep. I'd stand there and watch as everything happened, unable to move. He looked around, sniffed the air, and locked eyes with mine. But then I remembered what you told me. Werewolves love playing fetch. So I swiftly pushed away from the tree, picked up a stick from the ground. The werewolf noticed my movement. But before it could lunge at me, I threw the stick into the bushes, as far away from me as possible. Wanted to buy myself some time to adjust my bow, but... No, he didn't.
Shoot!
The stick somehow also influenced Carolyn, and both of them hurled towards the bushes.
Dinas, you're taking an interest in Flanny, and I'll tell you this right now. Yes, she is Tall Queen, actually. When she wakes up, because she's in British time, too. She will confirm that. Same with Ein, my other lovely Dark Elf. He's also tall. So yes, if you're infatuated with her, get in line, or rather, you're gonna join the harem soon enough, buddy. Look, like it or not, any elves, any dark elves, they somehow fumble their way into being with me.
Been here for an hour and 8 minutes, and already getting the invite.
I mean, hey, look, you gotta cast out a few lines at sea if you want to bite. I'm just saying.
Yeah? Yeah, no, fair. Anyway. And that's not all. Well, I couldn't help but run after that stick. I noticed something odd on the werewolf. Ooh, lore? Flannel rags.
Flanny?
So I forgot about the stick and grabbed him by the throat, slamming him against a tree. He wiggled and twisted like a worm, growling and barking right in his face. I stared him right in the eyes as I heard the elf approach from behind. I knocked an arrow on the bow. Don't, Carolyn said, and I lowered my bow hesitantly while she studied the werewolf's face. He growled, like she always does. Huh. Uncle Dragon,
Yeah.
she exclaimed. I flinched. Oh dear.
So it's that Uncle Dragon.
Yeah, my damned uncle was in full werewolf transformation. Right in front of me, right there.
Oh, that's my uncle.
Acting like the biggest, wildest rascal in the whole world. I was joking when I told you that story in Cape. I would not have thought that a werewolf was actually my uncle. Okay, have a good night, Teenage 6.
Take it easy. Thank you. Thank you for coming on by, and thank you for joining the Discord especially so. You're gonna get a lot of round-the-clock content from us here when it comes to it.
And that's exactly why I don't do cases involving lycanthropy.
So, how did you deal with him?
Confronted him, of course. Knocked some sense into him, you know. We tied him into a tree so he wouldn't get any ideas before transforming back. I knew learning all those Selenats was good for something.
Again, Fable has not seen a sailor.
Exactly. There seems to be a bit of continuity error here.
I mean, well, no, like, remember, Fable's read a lot of books, so it's the whole thing again. It's like, yeah, they know all this stuff, but they still haven't met anybody who actually fits the definition of a sailor then.
Yeah. It's good for a lot more than that. Oh, I mean...
Carolyn?
I'm sorry, Carolyn. Do you have something you want to confess to?
I don't know. Are you into Shibari, Crimson? No comment?
I plead the fifth.
I'm gonna have to quiz you on this after stream, honey. Either way.
I plead the fifth.
Line.
Either way. The truth was only half as exciting as I figuring it out was. Apparently he contracted lycanthropy at the annual family gathering. Okay, who got sick and infected beating him?
Yeah.
And since he grew short-tempered and his husband got into a lot of fights...
Hey, we want an LGBTQ representation.
Yeah.
I love fighting with my husband as well. No, Cruzie is facetious.
So he ran away. You fight with Ein? What? I can understand that all too well. Ooh, Fable War?
I think it's the running away, not them having a husband to fight with.
Fair. And of course, you can't kill Carolyn's uncle just because he's a werewolf.
So, you let him go.
The elf knows a swamp witch that might have worked out a cure. Dropped him off there. No more tearing apart sheep. For now.
So, all in all, you'd say the quest was a success, right?
With a few obstacles attached. And someone getting hurt. Listen, the arrows themselves ain't the problem. The coat, no. The coat, though, that was expensive. I'm sorry, really. Don't worry about it. After all, we got rid of the lichen. For now. Oh, you even got your keepsake.
A gift from Fable?
Ooh? It's nothing really. It's not even that interesting. I just thought...
You thought?
Fable? Thinking? That doesn't seem right.
No, I think the opposite. Fable overthinks.
Fable thinks so much that it ends up going back to 0.
But Stack Overflow?
Yep. I thought it would be a nice reminder of my first successful quest.
Well, I like trinkets. What is it?
Come on, quit being shy. Well, we played fetch with the stick afterwards, and I thought I could bring it here. After Carolyn brought it back to me. I had to finish playing fetch after all.
Look at that blush. That's so cute. Oh my god.
Yeah. A nice memory of sorts, you know?
I gotta say, that's pretty hardy, though, to still have arrows sticking in you, and it's like, nope, fetch takes priority. It is a nice memory, absolutely. Thank you, Fable. I know just where to put it. Aww, that's really cute.
Oh, that wall's gonna get so filled up as time goes on.
It so is.
Right, anyways... How about a drink to celebrate? On me.
Yeah, how are we getting paid again?
Oh no, they are paying! I told Carolyn you have a hand for mixing just the right thing for any situation.
Our infusions? Absolutely. For the both of you?
I'll pass. I'm gonna run home quickly to get some Chermel tincture. See you later! Later. Flush is still there. So, Innkeep. Surprised me with something that fits my brawn.
After the stories, yeah, it seems like everyone's not as fussed about it now.
Might have been playing it up, might have had to get it out of her system just by talking it through. By which I mean the usual strength never gets old.
So, let me see here.
Oh my god, actually making a drink in the barkeeping game?
Yes. Because I'm trying to see here when it comes to it. Hold on. Oh, okay. I didn't get to read the ingredients. I was trying to see. Okay, infusions are still lots, so that's still gonna be for later. But for now,
yeah, she said that she'd. Oh, yeah, I remember the inkeep. The text said would unpack it later. Nothing unpacked yet.
But I didn't get to read this ingredients tab yet, so I want to. Just, you know how like, we do Bronze Strat, Karmatrine, Powdered Dota, whatever, in Valhalla.
Ignis.
Rumor has it this spicy potion can make a warrior out of anyone. With its enhanced strength, even the heaviest weapons or odds can be lifted. Cantio. Created by mixing honey with crossified magic, this ingredient boasted your charisma, making your people still sparkle. Maybe too literally. Pluma. This airy ingredient enhances finesse and reflexes. With Pluma, adventurers become quicker, better, faster, stronger. Perhaps not that last one. Temperez.
Damn.
Favored by scholars and wizards alike, this mystical potion of unknown origins is famous for its ability to fortify your intelligence. Rigus. Knowing from the Highlands, this rhymy ingredient raises your defenses, shielding you from harm. No matter how tough you are, Rigus makes you tougher. Interesting. It's cute to learn.
Interesting.
Now, in the meantime, where is... Because we just need
we are going to get a lot of Ignis.
Southern Brawler.
3 Ignis, and then I already forgot the other names. Fortis is 1, and...
I'll be honest, I'm already blanking too. So it's Ignis Cantio, Pluma Temperis Frigus. Ignis Cantio, Plumis Frigus Temperes. And also a little bit for Arena Andu.
Given the smarts.
We love our Andu here, so cute. On the way out.
Right now, where's the Andu noises we need?
Here, this should be to your liking.
It is. Not bad. Thanks. So, that little blighter, you raise him?
A fable? Oh, no.
No? That's surprising. You two seem very close, like family.
They're regular.
I see. Huh. This novel?
Yes. Which one is that? Are they taking? We won't know.
Hey there, Evelyn?
You're still taking it?
We skipped. Yep.
I mean, it's
yeah, I'm still taking it.
You still have arrows stuck in your shoulder.
Tis but a scratch.
Okay, were they just teasing a bit more then? Just to get more eyes out of Fable at that point? Okay,
Selfie's getting me one of their happy selves. I should be fine after.
Alternatively, you could take a rest. Get some sleep, let your wounds heal, rid yourself of the ammunition decorating your body.
Alternatively, you could mind your own business. I know what I can handle. If I don't move on to a proper quest without bumbling elves and useless relatives, I'll go insane sooner or later.
Oh hey, the Carolyn's a workaholic like me. Never mind, hold on, we're kindred spirits.
Yep. You want that?
No, at least not in my tavern. I worked really hard on that woodwork.
Do your job and let me take it.
My woodwork's already scratched! I mean, you already have. Look, I'm just doing my job and... How do you call it? Expressing appropriate concern?
You did this woodwork yourself?
Excellent transition, Carolyn. Yes, I did. I did all of it myself.
Why? Couldn't get anyone to help?
I had a very specific vision.
And too much free time.
That too. You know, boredom does things to you. One day you're bored, next thing you're learning how to gloss wood. How about you? Do you know any carpentry?
I know of carpentry. And of boredom. It's exactly why I gotta take this quest. Need to counteract the boredom before it makes my biceps shrink. Okay, you meathead.
You know, I don't think that's how it works. But boring is not what I'd call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from a chimera for a vampire's sunscreen. Shouldn't get more reckless than that. Okay, so they're doing the chimera quest,
Hey,
not
Evelyn.
the Evelyn quest. I was about to say it's like I don't know about
the
this,
chimera.
Carolyn. But if they're just going for the chimera thing, I think that's absolutely more manageable.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So funny that this vampire has 2 different quests.
Yep.
Goodbye taking Alfie along.
You know, fair point. Please don't.
I won't. I don't need another accidental piercing.
It feels so chiding for Innkeep to just say, please don't take Fable on, but I get it.
Yeah! So, the slab is for a vampire?
Vampire sunscreen, to be specific.
Can't a vampire get their chimera goo themselves?
It's a wyvern chimera. Vampires and fire don't mix too well. Also, if everyone just did their own quest, the quest economy would be in shambles.
Fair point. Suppose that'd be terrible for your business.
Indeed. You know, does it bother you that it's for a vampire?
No.
Does it make you nervous?
No.
You did mention that you like Fanes. Yep, they're Team Vampire.
Did I mention that I have a great sword 3 times the size of your head?
Goodness. I'm sure a vampire would find that impressive.
Varying sizes now, are we?
I don't think you're comparing sizes. I think Carolyn just thinks I'm chiding them.
Okay.
Have you ever encountered a chimera before?
No, not a real one. Got me thinking. Ain't it kind of blasphemous to steal from a Draconic Guardian?
Depends. Are you religious?
Guess not.
Then, no.
Would it be if I was?
I don't think so. Chimeras stole riches all the time, and they were created to be guardians by the protectors of the realms. So, stealing something to protect someone else seems in line with the doctrine.
Good thing you weren't a priest. You'd do a piss poor job.
Thank you. Is it blasphemy that you're most worried about?
I ain't worried.
Okay. Nervous.
Ain't that either.
Then what is it?
Excitement, suppose.
Excitement?
Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing. I'm asking.
Sound like a laugh. Yes, excitement. Never encountered a guardian before. And I've always wanted to.
Wow, why haven't you?
Ain't exactly easy to find one. Or to survive one.
This seems like a great opportunity for you then.
It is.
Oh, what's it about Guardians?
Less about Guardians, more what created it. And maybe a little about the Chimera. It's got a dragon head, right?
Yes, modeled after its creator, I would guess. So, let me rephrase that. What is it about dragons and chimeras with dragon heads?
Yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Also, when I was little, my Baba used to tell me about bedtime stories about dragons every night.
My Baba, that's actually so adorable. What did that Gap Moe? This is Gap Moe right here.
Smiling. Big tough warrior smiling. It's great. She was a great adventurer and counted many other creations on her journeys. Not sure if it's true, but she always claimed she met each one of the realm keepers herself. Had little keepsakes from it all. My sword's one of them. Passed on to me before she
Past?
left. One day she was just gone. I think she wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else.
Oh.
That's sad. I'd like to think she visited one of her dragons one last time.
Well, maybe she's off stealing sheep.
Too soon.
By me.
The sword and her stories are all I have left of her. Going on this quest, it almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers.
Well, did she ever tell you about a wyvern chimera?
No, it was the kind she never encountered. I had quarrels with those feline ones, different varieties of scales, and even a cow one, I think. Never found a wyvern in all of her years.
A cow chimera, that's interesting.
Would have been nice to be able to tell her the story when I return. If I return. Maybe
Look,
some fortitude would help.
sure you will. Tell the story to me. I don't know if I made for a good Baba, but I do enjoy a good tale. Yeah, I yapped for the first hour of the stream.
I'll think about it. You already got me talking too much.
Yes, we did. This is you talking too much? So, you like dragons? I read that as an autopilot. Because I'm so used to her passing and then it goes on.
Yep.
I mean,
So,
I think
you like
they're cool.
dragons?
You want to take this line from me? Just kidding, it's fine. They're fascinating creatures. Very interesting. Very magical.
Ah, fascinating and magical. And deadly.
Always.
I used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic. And their wings.
You can just ask them for magic. Now, I'm not sure about the wings.
Huh. I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. Don't do all that magic.
I'm sorry, just a thunderclap every time.
Thunder in the
Still
background.
Too hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
I like my sword. And my muscles. They're a good combo. And I don't need to rely on anyone. Not even dragons. I'm gonna bite those words at some point.
You know, a little help never hurt anybody. Cue Fable walking right back in. You know, I think we're fine, guys.
Maybe a little help, or maybe a little help might have hurt someone in that case.
You know?
Oh, yep. Last time someone tried to help, they shot me with 3 arrows.
They weren't trying to help you. They were trying to kill you. But, alas, does that mean you don't want a drink to pep you up, Carolyn?
Didn't say that.
I see. That doesn't count as help.
It's payment for me taking on your quest.
Sure. You'll be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusions to offer that could greatly help with your quest.
Tutorial time! Oh, never mind. Nah, sounds unnecessarily complicated. Let's keep it simple.
Alright then. What can I get you then?
I reckon a little boost for this body couldn't hurt. Heard they're quick and toothy. I'll need to be hardy for its bite. Some defense might come in handy. Or something for the brain. I've talked quite about how much they enjoy a good ruse. Maybe I can outsmart it with the right play. But I need some intelligence for that. Won't be risking it on a bad idea.
Maybe you'd want the drink with an infusion. I just got to unpacking my shipments today.
A what?
Infusion. I use them to spice up my drinks. They grant you special abilities. Like Phoenix chilies. A little bit of one would make you fire resistant. That could be useful in a fight.
Sure, I'll try one.
And on the topic of trickery...
No, one is enough.
Yeah, I gotta upsell my clientele.
Either you mix defense with your weird chilies, or you go heavy on intelligence. Don't need any more of your fancy tricks. I don't care which one you pick.
Oh, because this is a choice. Yoink. Make sure I saved
Mhm.
right there. Yes, please.
So, I don't think there's going to be any dire consequences for this one.
I mean, you say that. They're still going to steal stuff from our Chimera.
Yeah, that's true.
Now that I have access to infusions, I have to be careful of how they interact with other ingredients. They might alter the drink in a way where I have to use different ingredients than usual. I should make sure to keep an eye on the toaster shape, so that I make the correct recipe. Maybe I should even try adding an infusion drink and adjusting the drink from there. Let's give it a try. I see the chilies and everything like this or so. So with them, I've seen plus and minuses to everything on that end then. So, pine cones. Sometimes I have to tell which ones are magical ingredients and which ones are just regular frozen pine cones. Either way, they seem to get the job done, placebo affecting people. The pine cones give you frost armor. Fey crystals. Much like the playful Fey they're named after, Fey crystals deceive. They're not actual crystals, but magical plants handmade by Seal sages, wishing to share their magic gifts for invisibility. Or Phoenix chilies. Rare Phoenix chilies found natively only near the charred valleys of the Burning Peaks. Though an invasive species, it is delicious. So, assuming that Fable is going to, patch Kalen up. Now, last time we went for the fight angle for Fable's life,
And it didn't quite turn out that great.
Can I look at? Well, I mean, it would have been we had Fable ready to shoot versus them trying to talk their way with the werewolf, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, a certain vampire might be a adventurer or mouse brave enough to confront the beast and bring back a bucket of saliva.
I mean,
I mean,
basically it's either or contest it and win the saliva, or it's try to outsmart them and, like, I guess, I don't know, do
are we
a
saying
riddle,
it so I
win a
do we
mind
want?
game.
I would say, are we trying to go for something this time around to where we're saying, yeah, let's go ahead just have Kaylin be tanky because we fear for her life, or do we think, yeah, we can just like try out the intelligence then and see how that goes?
Not entirely sure.
Well, let's just keep it simple, I think. And also, says like, you know, I'm scared of consequences when it comes to it, so let's just keep it with the simple infusion then.
Yeah.
If I add that in, see here, that is vigor. Quick, what was the name of this one again? Ignis.
Wait, we don't need Ignis. Because the chili.
It is doing that. So, undo. Interesting. So yeah, they are their own ingredients then. Can I add more than one infusion?
No, you can only add one.
Well, hold on. I'm seeing it glow every now and then, so I'm trying to see the angel. Okay, yeah, it's just one at a time then. Otherwise, yeah, that would be it. So let's just try it out then. Some spice to the tea, boys. Leave it unlocked. Add an infusion to mix a drink of your choice. I figured it out.
You're getting better.
Thanks.
I'm feeling tougher already, and dangerously close to catching fire myself. I think I can almost take it on dragon like this.
Oh, let's stay grounded, please.
How urgent is the sunscreen?
Pretty urgent. The sun tends to not take a break, even for vampires.
Maybe you should sunbathe less, then. Might solve some of his problems.
How'd you know that Kyle likes to sunbathe, huh? Might. But when has an easy solution ever been fun?
Good point. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I got some mice in that mangrove.
Good luck.
Won't be needing it. I do need that chamomile salve. I'm gonna go look for that blighter.
Go easy on them, please.
Huh.
Thank you. I'll be waiting to hear of your exploits upon your return. How are we getting paid?